Before you sell out of your portfolio, consider if any of the following have changed. Has your risk tolerance changed? Has your time horizon for investing changed? Has your goal for investing changed? Everyone's talking about moving money out of US stocks right now because of the geopolitical risks. That's exactly why you shouldn't. Common reasons cited are geopolitical intervention, a move away from the US dollar, US financial debt. Let me ask the question, what makes this time much different than other similar situations in history? Most certainly from a short-term financial markets perspective, each time is different. However, from a long-term view, here's what many are missing right now. US companies are already globally diversified. Apple makes 60% of its revenues outside of the US. Microsoft, Amazon, Google, they're all multinational. You think you're diversifying US risk, but you're adding currency risk, and other countries are not exempt from geopolitical risk. Every decade has the reason to flee the US market. 1970s oil crisis and stagflation, 1980s Cold War escalation, 1990s dot-com bubble, 2000s is the 9/11, the 2010s financial crisis and the European debt, 2020s pandemic and inflation. The pattern: most people who fled US stocks or went completely to cash during those crises missed the market recovery. Let's talk about what actually happens when you tactically rebalance based on geopolitical headlines. You sell US stocks after they've underperformed, which means you're selling low. You buy international stocks after they've outperformed, which means you're buying high. And then sometimes later the narrative flips. The US stocks rally, international stalls, and you just lock yourself into losses. I'm Andre, and if you're thinking about fleeing US stocks because of headlines, take a minute and consider.